Hey, everybody. Welcome to Apex Syndicates and Cryptopia. Hope you guys are doing well. Thanks for joining. Hope you're all having a great day, hanging in there. Markets are holding up way better than I thought they would with everything, all the crazy going on with the wars and different stuff going on around the world. I really thought the markets would take a huge dump today, and they've been holding up pretty well. I mean, overall, the markets are complete shit show and they're way down, but I do have to say that the markets are holding up better than I thought they would. So anyways, hope you guys are all doing fantastic. I really appreciate you guys joining and being a part of the show. So today I wanted to talk to you guys a little bit about pre-rich again. Like I said, guys, I'm telling you right now, this, in my opinion, is the best narrative coin out there. There is no better narrative coin in crypto at the moment. It's the only thing that makes me feel good. I mean, especially when the markets are down. Like, I'm just sitting there and I'm like, well, okay, wow, when's stuff going to pump? What's going to happen? Where are the opportunities? And every time I go to pre-rich, every time I go to their X, every time I look at it, just makes me feel good. And that means something. Like if something makes you feel something, there's something there. Like if there's a narrative there that people are looking for. And I wanted to just kind of give you guys a quick example today. I want to show you the SPX 6900 chart, the Dodge chart. I want to show you pre-rich and the engagements and the different things that are happening there. And this is why I'm telling you, this thing is ready to absolutely pop and go off. Because yes, the markets are down right now. Is anything moving at the moment? Not really. But this is the perfect time to accumulate. Okay. And that's why I want to kind of show you these different examples between pre-rich, SPX 6900, and Dodge. Okay. So let's dig into this. So first of all, boom, let's go over here to the chart. Like I said, in my opinion, pre-rich is holding up fantastic in these market conditions. Okay, we're at a $315,000 market cap. This is a fantastic entry. This is a fantastic time to come in and get a position into this coin. We've had a few dips down here. We had a few big sells, and it's funny if you go and you look at the sells. These guys sold at crazy losses, like $23,000 loss. The people that sold these big dips. That's up to them. That's their world. I mean, a lot of people like to buy high and sell low, lose money. But the idea in crypto is to buy low and sell high and hold. And this is the thing that people don't understand in crypto right now is that you need to be patient. You need to hold. You need to allow things to develop, accumulate. You need to allow a project's narrative to take off and basically create awareness. And this happens when the markets are in better conditions. That's just the bottom line. When the markets are down, nobody's looking at their phone. Nobody's sitting there buying. Everybody's like, and as soon as the markets start to turn, everybody's looking for the opportunity. Okay. And this is why I say pre-rich is probably the best opportunity in crypto at the moment. Because I want to show you something. I want to kind of come over here to their X. So look here. Pre-rich has 192 followers. Okay. The content and the stuff that they're posting and creating is just phenomenal. I wanted to kind of come down here. The last few days, the markets have been really terrible. So they're getting a little bit less engagements than normal, but let's take a look here. This has got 303 impressions or views. Okay. 374. Okay. 140. You scroll on down here, 200, 190, 254, so on and so on. Some of them actually have 500, 600, 700. So you scroll down here, like for the amount of subscribers, 320, you got this awesome Andrew Tate one. I mean, I want to
50 chance that thing's 50. And once you understand that, it's just a matter of flipping as many coins as possible. 50-50 chance that girl's going to say yes. 50-50 chance that if you start a business or retire your mother, 50-50 chance you become world famous. Just flip every coin. Keep flipping them over and over again. The only thing it costs to flip a coin is time, and you're wasting your time anyway. Things 50-50. And once you understand that,
I love Andrew Tate. But look, okay, 320 impressions, so on, 324, so on and so on. So you get my point, right? You scroll down here for the amount of followers, Okay. And then you look at the retweets, right? 99 retweets, 19 retweets. This one has 633 impressions, okay, or views. Okay. So keep that in the back of your mind. Okay. For a project that has less than 200 followers. Okay. This is still very, very early stages, 192 followers. Okay. So let's take a quick look over here. Let me just find, where was it? Here we go. So if we come over here, my power just went out, by the way, guys. So if we get cut off, hopefully my power comes back on. I have a battery backup system here. So if we get cut off, it's nothing personal. I live in the jungle and my power did just go out. So I have like a 10 or 12-minute battery backup. So let's keep our fingers crossed that it comes back on. So, but I wanted to show you guys this Dowge. Okay. Dowge has 7,100 followers. Okay. And if you scroll down here, you look at the impressions, 79 impressions. Okay. 164 impressions, views. Okay. Just look at that. You know, this one has 900. Okay. 700, 1,000. So some of them have okay impressions, but once again, you look at the followers that they have, 700, 800, 200 or 329, right? Like not many. Okay. The impressions are not great in comparison to the amount of followers that they have, right? 697, right? I mean, it's not a fantastic return on the amount of followers that they have. 7,139 followers. Power just came back on. Fantastic. Woohoo! Welcome to the jungle. So this is my point, and this is the point I want to make, is that this is why I say that pre-rich, when the time comes, is going to surpass projects, in my opinion, like Dowge. I think, and even if it doesn't surpass it, it's so easy for pre-rich to do 100x. There's no reason that pre-rich won't get to a $32 million market cap. Okay. You know, I also wanted to come over here and just show you, like, Dowge. This is their website. You know, it's a cool website. Like, and I'm not talking bad about Dowge. I think it's a good project. I think Dowge will easily go back to $40-50 million market cap when the markets turn around. I think it's a good project. But does this make me feel anything? No, it doesn't make me feel anything. Okay. The one that blows me away the most is SPX 6900. This is the biggest pile of shit website I've ever seen in my life. I'm sorry, but this is a pile of dog shit. They don't even have an X account. They have nothing. And this is it. This is their website. It is a pile of shit. This makes me feel nothing. Literally nothing. You know, and when I go over here and I look, you know, at the Dowge chart, like I said, this ran all the way up to $87 million market cap. It's at a $5 million market cap. There's no reason that this won't, I don't think this will go back to a $60 million market cap when the markets turn, and maybe higher. It could go higher. Okay. That's the reality, you know. So let's just take a quick look at, here we go. $324 million market cap. This thing ran all the way up to $2 billion market cap. No X, shit website. What is it? Does it make me feel anything? When I look at that website of, you know, SPX 6900, do I feel inspired? Do I feel good? Is it motivational? Does it make me feel like I want to be a better man? No, it makes me feel nothing. Absolutely nothing. And like I said, when I come over here to pre-rich, I watch the videos. I look at the quotes. I look at different things, and it inspires me. It makes me say, okay, this is what I'm working for. This is what I want. This is the life I want. This is possible. I'm not broke. I'm pre-rich. This makes me feel something, right? And this is the difference between pre-rich and Dowge and pre-rich and SPX 6900. This is why, in my opinion, like I said, when I look at this chart, when I look at pre-rich here, this is a 100x. There's no reason that this won't get to a $31 million market cap when the time comes. And right now is the time to accumulate. Right now is the time to buy. Right now is the time to pick up, a bag. Take $100, take $1,000 and sit on it and forget about it. This is not going to pump. This is not going to 100x in the next week. This is not going to, it's probably not going to 10x in the next week. It's probably not even going to 2 or 3x in the next week. It's a time to buy and be patient. Okay. Don't be these losers right here that lost $23,000. Okay. Don't be these losers that buy high and sell low. Buy when it's trading sideways, buy when it's on the floor, and hold. And when I say hold, I don't mean hold for 5 hours. I mean buy and hold for months. Buy and take a look at the narrative and look at the community and look at the team, look at the people posting and say, is this something I believe in? And if it is, when you look at it, does this make me feel something? If it does, that's probably a good project. And that's what pre-rich is, in my opinion. Okay. Pre-rich is a good project. So, I mean, said, do your own research, everybody, do your own due diligence. I'm just telling you what I see and what I feel and what I'm investing in. And I'm investing heavily in pre-rich. I'm buying the dips. When it dips down there, when a couple of times it's jumped down to the, 270, market cap range right in here, 250. I bought some. I was buying. I bought. Same with it when it came over here, this huge dip down to 169 or whatever it was when this big sell-off happened. I was right here. I bought around 225. I bought up a decent supply more, and I'm just sitting on it. I am sitting on this project because I believe in it, because it is a good narrative. So I just wanted to give you guys those comparisons and why I'm such a believer in pre-rich. I am. Those are my feelings on this. Okay. The other thing I would say while I'm here, I'm just going to check, was there any questions? Anybody, if you guys have any projects or anything you want me to look at, feel free to drop over here in the comments and, I can take a look at something for you. Otherwise, I'm just going to be here rambling on. I want to see if I can find something. Give me a second. Look, the other one I was going to say is Forg. Guys, this thing is definitely on the floor. People have been buying and selling. In the last week and a half, I think, it's gotten up to about a $36,000 market cap. And right now, 19K. Guys, this is, for me, a no-brainer. Like, this is the kind of coin you can come over here and you can easily just put $100 in it. Like I said, $100 for this to 100x. It needs to get to a $1.9 million market cap. Let that sink in. 100xing your money, okay, is a $1.9 million market cap for Forg. Forg is a really cool Matt Fury play, Cyborg Frog. They are posting regularly on X. They have a good website. It's a Matt Fury play. Matt Fury coins across the board are in the gutter. Does that mean that Matt Fury coins are dead? No, it just means that they are in the gutter like everything else. And of course, Forg was always one of the smaller fish out there, but that doesn't mean it's a dead coin. That just means that it's on the freaking floor. It has locked liquidity. And like I said, for this to 100x, okay, that's taking $100, turning $100 into $10,000, okay, is when this gets to a $1.9 million market cap. You don't have to play with a ton of money to make good money on a project like this. But I mean, if you wanted to, $1,000 is $100,000 at a $1.9 million market cap. Insane. Absolutely insanity. Okay. So that's why when I look at projects like Forg, I think, I'm looking at narratives, right? And like I said, I'm going to come over here and I want to show you their X. Like I said, they've got 354 followers. They posted 33 minutes ago. They posted 3 hours ago. They posted 16 hours ago. They posted on the 27th, so on and so on. Like, they are posting regularly. Okay. This is important. Okay. It really is. And they're getting decent engagements. Look, over 100 engagements. Views. And this is really decent for these market conditions. That is really, really good engagement in my personal opinion. Okay. So do your own research, everybody. Do your own due diligence. But for me, I think that Forg is probably one of the best Matt Fury plays out there because of the low market cap and the fact that it has a working team that they're talking about it, right? So this for me means a lot. Like I said, do your own research, do your own due diligence, but I really like this project. I think it's got a lot of upside potential. And like I said, it's fun. It's a fun narrative. They've got great videos. It's comical. They've got just great artwork. And when the Matt Fury narrative kicks off, okay, and it will happen when Matt Fury, when Pepe and the Boys Club and all of those guys start to pump, which it will happen. Okay, Forg will follow suit. Now, I'm not saying Forg is going to go and do 1,000x. I'm not saying it's going to go. I mean, it could. It could. I mean, 1,000x would be a $19 million market cap. Let that sink in. From where Forg is at right now is a $19 million market cap. And look at the other Pepe coins and the Matt Fury plays out there. What have they gone to? I mean, hundreds of millions of dollars. Okay. So to sit here and say, hey, could Forg do 1,000x and get to a $19 million market cap? Man, it is in the realm of possibility. I'm not going to say it can't. I mean, and imagine that. $100, 1,000x on $100 is $100,000. Let that sink in. $100 to $100,000 is 1,000x. And that would only mean Forg has to get to a $19 million market cap when the Matt Fury narrative picks back up again. I mean, so for me, this is probably the best gamble of your life. Like, this is like going to Vegas and saying like, hey, you got like a 75 and 80% chance of winning on every game here in the casino. I mean, wouldn't you play it? If you were in Vegas and like your odds were like 80% chance you have of winning, dude, I would be playing those games all day long, right? And that's what I see when I look at Forg. It's just a low cap gem, Matt Fury meme coin play that has a working team that's posting regularly on X. Do your own research, do your own due diligence. That's all I'm going to say. That is all I'm going to say. Let me see if anybody's asked any questions over here. It is dead. No questions today. Jesus. Well, guys, if you are watching, do me a big favor. Please give some likes. If you can, leave some comments. It really does help the channel. And like I said, I know a lot of people are out right now. There's a lot of people off of line. The views on all the videos that I'm making right now are just in the gutter. Normally I get, 1,500, 2,000, 3,000 views on a video. Right now I'm getting 200, 300 views on a video. It's painful as a creator, but it is what it is. And like I said, I'm here for you guys. I'm here for the loyal fans. I'm here for the people that are watching. I do appreciate it. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you so much. It means the world to me. So please, some thumbs up, some likes. It really helps the algorithm, brings in new people. So I do appreciate that. If there's any questions from anybody, if you guys want me to look at any coins, feel free to ask. Otherwise, I'm probably just going to blabber away here for a little bit longer. I want to check out one of my other favorite coins that I also think has, give me a second here. Hey, come here. There we go. Here we go. BNB Pepe. Guys, once again, another coin that is on the floor. So for me, seriously, this could be a 1,000x coin. I could see BNB Pepe going to a $56 million market cap coin. When you look at the other BNB plays out there, you look at the other BNB tokens in the just biggest piles of crap that they are. And this is up 23% in the last 24 hours. That's absolutely amazing in these market conditions. And that's why I'm saying it's on the floor. Don't get me wrong. It's on the floor. I think, between $50,000 and $60,000 entry right now on this, you are getting rock bottom bargain basement prices. But when the BNB narrative comes back, BNB Pepe will fly. It will. It's way too good of a coin. Once again, it's a continuously working team. They're posting regularly on X. They've got great videos. They got all these fun Andrew Tate videos, and just like with like the golden BNB Pepe. It's a good project. It really is a good project, and I think that this has so much upside potential. So if you're looking for a BNB meme coin, don't sleep on BNB Pepe. This is to me one of the best plays you will find on the BNB chain. There is no other meme coin out there that compares to BNB Pepe on the Binance Smart Chain. I'm telling you that right now. So once again, do your own research, do your own due diligence, but this is a solid play. But once again, you're going to have to buy this and sit on it for 4 or 5 months. But like I said, for this to 100x, it's a $5.6 million market cap. Okay. For this to 1000x, it's a $56 million market cap. And I'm telling you, it has that 1000x potential. That's $1,000 to $1 million. I'm telling you right now, BNB Pepe has the potential to 1000x. Okay. 100x guaranteed. $5.6 million guaranteed 100x. I promise you this. When the markets turn, BNB Pepe will hit a $5.6 million market cap. When BNB chain starts to take off, this will, I would bet my mother's life on it. I swear to you, like this will go to a $5.6 million market cap, and it's like with no effort. So that's $1,000 to $100,000 when this gets to a $5.6 million market cap, and that is completely in the realm of possibility. It's like, now, not financial advice, everybody. Do your own research, do your own due diligence, but I'm telling you what I'm buying, and I've been loading up on this. I DCAN. I throw a few $100 here. I make a few bucks on a coin. I'll throw $100 here, and I just sit it there and I forget about it. And that's the trick. If you want to make money in a down market, you have to forget about it. You put it into projects with good narratives. You put it over there. It's sleeping for the next 3. It's like a sleeping bear in hibernation. That's what this is. This is in hibernation mode right now. And you just buy it when nobody else wants it. You buy it when nobody else wants it. You buy it when nobody else wants it. And then you are laughing when the fear and greed index turns to greed and everything is pumping, and you're just sitting there going, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. And you're collecting that money, and you just turned $1,000 into $100,000 when BNB Pepe goes to a $5.6 million market cap, which it will. My personal hypothesis, my personal thoughts and opinions, not financial advice, everybody, but I am telling you, this is what I'm buying 100%, hands down. I am buying BNB Pepe. I'm buying Forg. I'm buying SPX. 6900. I'm buying Doge, but I'm mostly loading up on pre-rich. That's the biggest one I'm buying right now. Like I said, I do think when I look at the Doge chart, like I said, because it already pumped so much. It pumped up to that, what is it? $70-80 million market cap, whatever it was, instead of 5 million. That's an easy 20x coin. So I've been buying Doge. But I think pre-rich is just, it's a better narrative. It's a better play. It's a better feeling coin. Like I said, it taps into your feelings, and that's what it's all about, really, is can it get mass exposure, mass reach in time? And I think it will. I really do believe that pre-rich will compete with projects like Doge. Just because like I said, I showed you the comparison between their X accounts. I showed you the engagements, I showed you the websites. And is it easier for Doge to do 100x, or is it easier for pre-rich to do 100x, right? So you have to, 100xing $5 million market cap, that has to get to a $500 million market cap. Okay, so for Doge to 100x right now, it's at a $5 million market. It has to get to a $500 million market cap. Is that possible? It could. Doge could 100x, but I think it's highly unlikely. Pre-rich only has to get to $30 million market cap to 100x. And I think it's a better narrative. I think it's a better play. Okay, so those are my personal thoughts and opinions, everybody. That's where I'm at. That's what I'm investing in. So, hopefully you guys enjoyed this little video. Like I said, I know it's only going to be about a 25-minute live stream, but if you guys were watching this, please give me some thumbs up, give me some likes, Give me some love, and tune in, for the next one, but I'm really bullish on these coins. I think these 3 coins will definitely do well. And I definitely think that we'll see some amazing opportunities here. Oh, hey, we actually just got a couple of comments here. Hey, I think BNB Pepe is an incredible buy right now. Yeah, I totally agree. I am in complete agreement with you, Bullisham. I think that this BNB Pepe is absolutely incredible opportunity. It's, to me, one of the best plays out there at this moment. Like I said, it's not going to pump tomorrow. It's not going to 100x tomorrow. Nothing is. But will it get there? Like, if you're patient and you're just willing to put it over there, tuck that under your mattress and wait 3 months, 5 months, 6 months, whenever BNB starts to pump, it's a good play. So yeah, I totally agree with you. Will there be another Shiba Inu like opportunity? I mean, look, James, there are always those types of opportunities, right? I mean, and that a lot of times they come out of nowhere. I think there are those opportunities coming. Like, do you remember, what was it? Peanut? What was it? That squirrel, Peanut the squirrel, the one that, I mean, it went to like from nothing to like, $2 billion in a matter of like, a couple months, a couple weeks, it happens, so it's about finding narratives at the right time. Now, like I said, will there be anything that lasts as long as Shiba Inu? That's hard to say. Will there be coins that pump up to those billion-dollar market caps where you can make 10,000x on a coin? Yes, there are those opportunities in crypto. There are opportunities where you can put in $100 and walk away, with $1 million. Those opportunities are still out there. They're few and far between, but they are out there. So it's just a matter of, if you don't play the game, you're never going to win, right? This is what it comes down to crypto, right? Like, if you these opportunities are out there. And the problem is that there's so many of them out there, and it's hard to pick which one's going to pump, which one's not. And all you can do is look for like narratives and teams and that have that potential to go do these parabolic numbers. But those 10, 15, 20,000 X potentials are out there. But like I said, if you don't ask, the answer is always no. If you don't try, you'll never win. If you don't, invest in the meme coins, that are coming up on your radar, you're never going to find that 10,000X project, right? So that's the difficult part. You have to play the field, and you have to go out there and you have to basically try to test the waters, right? And like I said, that's $100 here, that's $100 there. And when you put in your $100, if it pumps to $250, take out your $100 and keep a free moon bag, because you just don't know which one's going to do that 10,000x. So that's the difficult part. So yeah, Shiba Inu opportunities, yes, they're going to be out there, but it's harder to find them now. That's the reality. So 5-6 years ago, it was easier to find those opportunities. Now it is it's getting more and more difficult. That's the reality. That's the sad truth. So I'm holding 9 million pre-rich tokens, will be $1 million market cap. Yeah, I mean, man, 9 million pre-rich tokens, that's a good hold. I think that's awesome. Congratulations. I think that is a very good hold, and I think you'll make some good money on that when the markets turn bullish. That's the reality. Am I still bullish on Trouble? Yeah, I mean, I'm still holding my Trouble tokens. Base has not performed the way I thought it would. It didn't perform at all the way I thought it would this bull run. Sorry about that. Base did not perform nearly as well as I thought it would overall. But that doesn't mean that Trouble's not going to perform well. I mean, I think Trouble is a great project. It's a V4. I think it has so much potential. Let me see it. There we go. I think Trouble has a lot of potential. So I'll just leave it at that. I think at the market cap, it's like what, a $700,000, $800,000 market cap. It's like it's maybe even less, maybe a $500,000 market cap. So there was an issue. I think one of their pools got hacked. and it kind of dumped. And then they did a token relaunch. They did an one-to-one airdrop. All that was fine. They completely refunded everybody that was in that pool. It was only like a $20,000 or $30,000 breach. So it wasn't crazy money. And they literally airdropped everybody the money that they lost. And then they just relaunched the token, did a one-to-one airdrop. So that's for me is a very credible team. I mean, they took care of everybody that lost, and it was only like 20 or 30 grand. And I think Trouble has a lot of potential. I think Trouble is definitely also a 100x play for a DEX. It's so good in comparison to, I mean, Uniswap or SushiSwap or any of these others. Like it's way better. It's a way better play in my personal opinion. So I think Trouble's got great potential. So community. He's make narrative, like trying to see if there's anything. I don't understand the question, James. Please make a narrative like Murdo's SPX 69. Well, I don't actually make the coins, but I mean, I said me personally, I think pre-rich is a narrative like SPX 6900. I believe that. So in my opinion, if I was to take and say, am I putting $1,000 into SPX 6900 or am I putting $1,000 into pre-rich? I'm going to choose pre-rich. I mean, that's because SPX 6900 makes me feel nothing. It's the world's worst website. Horrible. It has no X account. It has a community, a cabal community of people who got in early, have made hundreds of millions of dollars. That's the reality. But it offers nothing. It doesn't give me back anything. It doesn't feel like anything. And pre-rich makes me feel something. I'm telling you right now, pre-rich is the only coin I've ever reviewed or I've ever seen, I've ever found that has made me feel something. That's reality. You know, to be rich, to be honest, pre-rich can even hit 1 billion. I mean, I have a tendency to agree with you on this, James. I mean, the narrative is good. I mean, the markets suck right now. Okay, that's the reality. The markets suck. So, and everything is down. Like I said, Dow is down. SPX 6900 is down. $300 million market cap. I mean, from 2 billion. So everything is on the floor. But I think I haven't seen another coin that, like I said, gives me goosebumps. Like when I watch the videos, like on pre-rich, I go to their X and I'm just like, ooh, like, yes. You know what I mean? Like it makes me feel good. And that means something to me. Like if something can make me feel something in today's world, like if I can go to and I'm like, ooh, wow, what did they post today? Like, I like that. I want to share this. And I repost it because it made me feel something. And so that is what a cult-like community is, right? It builds that feeling of like, I want to go and see what they posted today. I want to be involved. I want to share this with my friends, right? And that to me is what pre-rich is building and what pre-rich is doing. So those are just my personal thoughts and opinions, everybody. But yeah, I love it. I like the narrative. And I have, like I said, I've never seen a coin. I've never seen a cryptocurrency that has made me feel something like pre-rich. So I think, I mean, will it go to $1 billion market? I'm going to say probably not, but it could. It could. It has that potential, right? Like I said, I'd be really happy. Like I said, 100x is a $31 million market cap. I mean, 1,000x is a $300 million market cap, right? I mean, so it's that 1,000x. I could see that. I could see that. If the sun, moon, and stars aligned, it could happen. So time will tell. Like I said, right now the markets are down. And the best advice I can give everybody here is just look for good narratives, look for good communities, look for good engagements on X, look for projects that are constantly working, building community, and buy stuff and sit on it. That's all you can do, really. Look for the narrative, look for a good team, and sit and wait and be patient. That's your best bet right now in crypto. So All right, everybody, listen, I am going to run. I know this was only a 34-minute live stream, but I just wanted to say thank you for joining. Please give us some likes, okay? Leave some comments. Follow us on X, okay? No risk, all reward. Seriously, we have a great X account over there. We have a free Telegram chat, okay? Free Telegram. No risk, all reward. We would love to have you over there. And if you guys really want to check it out, join our VIP Telegram chat. I left some links. I pinned them up here in the chats. So check it out. It's a great community over there. We're sharing some opportunities. We're actually going to start doing some copy trading on gold and different commodities. We have a guy, so we're sitting that up right now, and we're going to. His win ratio is freaking phenomenal, and I'm going to be sitting that up, just doing some copy trading, because we need to find a way of making some money right now, and it's difficult to make money when things aren't pumping. So I'm trying to find ways right now of making some money on a bit of autopilot, because if I can get to a point where I'm making a couple $100s a day off of copy trading, okay, on stuff like gold that's not really necessarily crypto related, we can take that money, pull it out, and then put that into projects like BNB Pepe or Pre-Rich or whatever, or Ford, and just a couple $100 a day, stockpile it. Because when the markets turn, that couple $100, could be worth $2,000-$3,000, right? Every single day. And that is how we're going to leverage and make some just insane money when the markets do turn. So those are just my personal thoughts and opinions. But if you want to get involved with that, make sure you check out my Patreon, because like I said, this guy has an absolutely insane win ratio. It's about 80% win ratio on doing we can copy trade them. We just have to set up the account, and we're going to be doing that. And I'm going to be starting with like $500. There's quite a few other people in the VIP that are going to be putting in like $200-$300. You can start as low as $100 and just test the waters, see how it works. And hopefully we can start to make some great gains on this. And you take those profits and then put into projects that we believe in for the long haul. And when the markets do turn, we can make some insane gains. So, but anyways, everybody, I do believe, guys, I do have to run. It's been on here for 37 minutes. I got to go do some stuff with my kids. I'm actually going to go down to the river today and spend some family time with them. But guys, thank you for joining. Please, like I said, leave a comment, leave a like. And there's a few people that were asking about a few other projects. But for me, I won't be able to answer those today, but please join on my next live stream and get in earlier, and I will be able to answer those questions. Like Mo Money, you're looking at some other coins. So I see you guys here, but I don't have time to answer those questions because I do need to get running. But I see you. I appreciate you being here. And I promise you, if you guys come in earlier on my next stream, I can definitely answer those questions. So take care, everybody. Have a great day. And I do appreciate you. I really do. Thanks a lot. Thanks for being part of the family. Take care, everybody. Don't forget to smile, get outside, enjoy life. Bye-bye.